Hi everyone, good morning. It's Happy Mail Queen. I wanted to share a really quick video with you before I give this to my sister. It's a project that I worked on since it's my sister's birthday next week, and I'm going to see her today. So even though my sister and I live fairly close, we don't always see each other because we're pretty busy, and we're going to meet up at my mom's today. So anyway, I made her a Prima tag, because you guys know I've been making these, and I went ahead and made her one for her birthday with a matching box. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. Oh, and here in front is, I just altered the bag for her. It's just a gift bag. And because I didn't have a nice one, so I decided I better just make a nice bag to kind of match. And I love the colors in this. I love the pinks and the blues. And the paper that I used for this, and you know, I kept forgetting the last videos I made it. I kept calling it Tisdale or Teasdale. It's actually Kirby and Teasdale. And let me show you guys the paper real quick. It's from Hobby Lobby. Sorry, I hope you guys can hear me because I walked away from my camera here just to get the paper pad. So it's this one, Kirby Teasdale, and it's by the Paper Studio. And this is so beautiful. And you've probably seen Sabrina Ann use this. That's how I found out about the paper, because she did a video on it, and I had to get it because, you know, there's a Hobby Lobby near me, and it's so beautiful. And you get a lot. They are thin, you know, which is okay because then it's great for layering. And so I used pink for the background here, and then I distressed the edges here and just layered this other paper. And it's so beautiful. It has butterflies and flowers. So isn't that cute? And I really had a hard time, you know, putting my flower clusters. I don't know what it is. There's some days that I can do it, some days I can't. I'm not very consistent. I love the way Sabrina, like the way she does her flower clusters, and I don't know. I hope this looks okay. But and of course I love using these Recollections butterfly from Michaels. So let me just start down here. This is from my stash. Just some sorry, my daughter's here, so she's kind of distracting me. But you've seen me use this before, and this is just from my stash. I'm not even sure what kind of flower it is, but you know, they're like, oh my god, I can't even talk. They feel kind of velvety. What do I want to say? They're not paper flowers is what I want to say. They are made of material, I guess, or silk. Maybe they're silk flowers. I'm not sure. And then these are Prima mulberry flowers. They're like large rosebuds. And then these I got from Wild Orchid Craft, and these are the gardenias, the small gardenias. And it's like that variety pack. So, you know, this is the pink tone, and that's like the cream tone. And this is a Cottage Rose, I believe it's called, also from Wild Orchid Craft. And like I said, this is the Recollection Butterfly. And I didn't do too much, you know, with this. I just put some seam binding, which is also from Wild Orchid Craft. And I didn't want to crinkle it up. I just love using seam binding right now. It's like my favorite thing to do. To use on my projects. It just adds a softer look. I don't know, you can poof it up a little bit better than a regular ribbon. So anyway, that's how the bag looks. And then here's the card, and this is a little mixed media. You know, like I said, I'm just kind of starting out with mixed media. So here's my tag. Isn't she cute? So, so I didn't have the Prima tags. I just used cream medium weight cardstock, and then I adhered my paper, which is this one, and it's also from the Kirby and Teasdale paper pad. And I also gessoed it here. And then I used my honeycomb stencil from Tim Holtz, and I just used modeling paste here. So I did it on this corner, and then also, if you can see, on the bottom right here. So I did that, and then I used my art stencil from Crafters Workshop, and I did the modeling paste there too, and also here. And I basically sprayed it with my Lindy Stamp Gang, and I believe it's cotton candy. And let's see, what else did I do to this? Did some stickling. This is the Prima doll, and she does not have long hair. She has short hair, but my sister has long, thick black hair, and so I wanted it to look like her. So I just extended the hair basically when I used my Copic markers. And she is the Prima Stamp Megan. That's who she is, because I really love her boots, and my sister wears a lot of boots too, so she's as well as I do. And I thought she would like this particular stamp. So not that she knows about Prima dolls, because she does not craft. She's not crafty. So I used the cream seam binding from Wild Orchid Craft, and so I didn't want to put too much seam binding, flowing down here, because I didn't want it to cover the doll. So the rest of it is actually in the back. And I put another Wild Orchid Craft flower, and this is the 10mm rose, open roses. This is also, it's like a white and pink tone, open roses, 10mm from Wild Orchid Craft. And then I just kind of strung using, I didn't have a swivel clasp, so I just used the jump rings. And this one in the middle is not a jump ring, and I don't know what it's called, but it's one of those rings from Tim Holtz. So I kind of just hung it on the seam binding there, and then I did use an eyelet. I punched a hole and put a large eyelet there. And then this is a key that I got from Michael's. It was in their $1.50 bin, so those keys that I purchased, and I just gessoed it, and then I stickled it with I think it's the Starburst stickles, and then I just put a Swarovski crystal in the middle and also in the back in case it flips. And then I wanted the sentiment to say, "You are beautiful inside and out," and because my sister is beautiful inside and out. So this chipboard piece is from the Prima Princess collection. So I just used that. And then this is also from the Prima Princess collection. It's the sticker sheet that you get with the kit, the 12x12 kit. Let's see, what else did I do? And then I just clustered some Wild Orchid Craft flowers. I'm sorry, this is not Wild Orchid Craft. This is from my stash, and it's like one of those rosebuds. This is Wild Orchid Craft here in cream. This I made. This is a flower that, it's just a paper flower that I made, and I gessoed and stickled. And then this is Wild Orchid Craft too. This is a cameo from Wild Orchid Craft. I still have a bunch of those, so I'm using them up. And another one of those blue flowers. And this stick pin here I just made using a diamond head stick pin that I got online, and then that's a heart, one of those glass heart bead from, I want to say, Hobby Lobby. And what else did I do? I think that's about it. So, I glimmer misted the whole thing. I don't know if you can see that, but it is pretty blingy, and I thought it looks, it looks very shabby chic and a little bit mixed media. And then in the back, I just made an envelope, you know, again with the paper. And I just put my sentiment in there and a little gift card for her. And then I used my stamp, the Party Girl stamp in the back. And let me just show you. It says, "Happy birthday to you and Party Girl." And then this is also with the stamp set. And then I kind of made a mistake here, you guys. I accidentally dropped, when I do my stamping, I will actually pick up the stamp pad and then, you know, I don't put my stamp on the stamp pad. I put the stamp pad on my stamp. So anyway, I dropped the stamp pad. So that's why I created this line. And then I said, oh my gosh, I don't want to like start over again. And it's in the back. So I just decided to do a pattern. I just kept dropping it and it kind of just landed right on there. So, you know, it kind of looks like a pattern. So it's the back anyway. And on the top here, in case she wanted to hang it on her wall, like if she doesn't have room to put it on her dresser, it actually looks good like on a little, you know, like a small easel, you know, one of those display easels you can buy, but you can also hang it on the wall. So it is functional. I just put a ribbon in the back, you know, glued it, hot glued it, and she can hang it. And I did give her a hook and everything. I got one of these, let me just show you, from Michael's a while back. And it's these shabby, you know, hooks. So I just gave her a different color, a blue one to match. But, you know, it's those, it's like a small little plaque, and you can just hang it on your wall. And here is the matching box. And again, you know, I did use Bona's tutorial to create my blingy box. And so she just fits perfectly in there. I thought it wasn't going to fit, you know, because of all the flower clusters I put in there. And, you know, one of my flowers is pretty big. But, just follow her tutorial. You know, she designed the box to fit perfectly. I mean, to fit the tags perfectly. And the tag, I want to say, measures, I think it's 4 by 8, something like that. I forgot. And I just used the mesh bling too, just to kind of dazzle things up. So there you go. I hope you guys like my new tag and box, and hopefully she likes it too. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.